Here's a $1 million positioning advice. Just rewrite your pitch in the following format. I mean, take a product pitch, whatever you're using to talk to customers, and just rewrite it in this simple format: A, B, C. What I mean by that is we help A, which is a specific set of people, achieve B, which means a burning desire, right? B has to be burning desire, through C, and C is your offering, your product or service. Now, the A has to be very specific. It cannot be generic. It cannot be so broad like people or professionals, which is very, very broad. And B has to be a burning desire that A cares about, right? It cannot be something, again, generic. It's something that's very contextual because A, which is a set of people, have to care about. I'll give you an example. So take Uber, right? When it first started, and this is important because this framework really applies a lot more in the early days. And like over time, you become a massive $1 billion company. You can do so many things that your positioning doesn't matter as much because you have plenty of cash and you have like brand presence. But early on, it's important for founders to be disciplined on this. So Uber was really, we helped A. So Uber A was high tech founders, investors, basically high tech, professionals, people in San Francisco who were traveling a lot and were stranded at airports typically, and trying to get home. So A would be people who would, who were high tech, high income earners in tech hubs who were stuck at airports and trying to get home. That's achieve the B. B is they want to get home. And through C, C is our offering. Our offering is a black car service, but that's not just archaic. And I think the novelty was that it was using GPS to track your driver. Now, so the C should have your offering, but it should also have a little bit of a like novelty factor, right? Which I covered in the previous video. So check it out. So that's what Uber is, right? Uber was helping high-tech professionals who were traveling within tech industry, especially traveling or stranded at airports and wanted to get home, but they don't have their own car. So they have to achieve, which is go home quick. And they wanted a reliable black car service that they could simply track on their GPS on their phone. So that was Uber. Like, let me tell you through a simpler example, more, I guess, like a more realistic example, which is think of like if I had a podcast service agency or let's say podcasting tool that would repurpose, long form podcasts into like short form clips on TikTok and whatnot. This ABC framework would be A is we help podcasters, right? Very clearly, that's a narrow niche. You could even say we help podcasters who are getting started, right? Who don't have a massive team like Tim Ferriss, for example, achieve B, which is get more mileage from their long form content by repurposing, right? Which is a great burning desire that podcasters have. Like I know this because I have that burning desire. An average person on the street may not have that burning desire. That's important. So the B is very contextual, and C is through C, right? And C is the offering. The offering could be a simple repurposing tool or Chrome extension. It could be, I don't know, a platform, right? Podcast platform, and that's your offering. So that's how it works. So without these three blocks, I think your pitch is incomplete, in my view, and it's too fluffy, and there's no real actionable, ways to think of it. So hope this helps. If it does, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.